Welcome to another New Creature review. Today we're checking out Marvel Studios' The First 10 Years, Marvel Legends Series 7, Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk, and Hulkbuster. Let's check this out. Now, I've been anticipating the Hulkbuster in this set for a little while now when they announced the Target exclusive. I wanted to get the Build-A-Figure of this guy, but I just couldn't justify it because I didn't know any of the characters that it came with. I mean, I knew some of them, but not enough of them to say, oh, I'm going to get the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure. Let's check out the sides of the box. We got some movie art right here. We got the Puppet Ultron. And on this side, we have a little movie blurb. It's getting close. When Bruce Banner becomes the smashing, crashing Hulk, Tony Stark calls in the Hulkbuster armor to challenge Banner's alter ego and save the city from a total rage-fueled destruction. Very interesting. Let's look at the back. We've got our mug shots. We've got our movie poster. Series 7, 2015. Let's get in close on these. Having anticipated the need for backup in situations involving the Gamma Green Goliath, Tony Stark creates Veronica, a Titan-sized suit of armor known more commonly as the Hulkbuster. Let's check out Hulk's. Despite efforts to stay grounded, Bruce Banner falls captive to the mind games of Scarlet Witch and loses his temper, swirling into a blind, catastrophic rage. This is going to be so much fun. Let's get this box open. All right, here they are out of the packaging, and I am so impressed. They look amazing. They have so much polish on them. I'm going to say right now, getting ready for this shot, the Hulk is kind of finicky in his joints. I'm not sure I like it, but he looks good and he feels sturdy. So I'm not going to complain too much more than that. Let's check him out a little closer. All right. Look at that. When Scarlet Witch does her little magic trick on him and his eyes get all dark red. See on his face. He's got a little bit of redness on there. He's got his veins popping out. He's got chest hair, more vein lines. I like the musculature. That looks really good. He's got his Avengers pants. These big green feet. All right, let's check out Articulation. His head is, it looks like just a ball joint. Yeah, just a ball joint. All right. So you got left and right and not so much up and down. His arms have a hinge and a swivel, and that is ratcheted. Swings out all the way up, all the way down. Nobody can do this, but the Hulk can, because he's the Hulk. He's strongest there is. He's got a bicep swivel and a double jointed elbow. His wrists are on a hinge swivel. Go back that far. They don't really go in too far. Let's see if it's the same way on this one. Yeah, they don't go in too far. They go out. He has a diaphragm rocker right there. Get down that far, up. that far. he does not have a swivel at the hips. It's kind of disappointing. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, okay. This is where I had the most problems right here. His hips are on, it's like a hinge swivel. So it kind of, when you want to go up, it kind of naturally just folds out like that. But you can play with it a little bit and roll it forward. So it can go up that far. And I mean, if you really want to, it's because of its hinge swivel nature, he can just kind of do one of those. His leg can go out all the way. He can do the full Van Damme. There is a swivel at the top of the thigh, double jointed knee, and his foot can go down, and his foot can go up about that far. All right. Now, I want to compare this guy to Gladiator Hulk. In terms of just looks, I like this one a lot. But this guy's build is so much better. His articulation's much more complex, which makes things simpler. Because let's move this back. I mean, he can just kick and run around, whereas you really have to play with this Hulk's legs to get him to do what you want. Because you see, even now, it's gonna have to. Yeah. Just kind of mess around with it a little bit. But in terms of sheer aesthetic, this guy wins. This guy has that Thor Ragnarok look, but it doesn't really look like the Mark Ruffalo Bruce Banner. This one definitely does. And they're different shades of green too, which your mileage may vary. You may like one over the other. The musculature is just a touch different just because of size. This one's definitely thinner. This one's just all girth right here. But in terms of playability, I think if a kid had this in his hands, he might be a little frustrated with the legs because he's going to want to do this, and then he kind of wings out like that. And what's that about? You know, you really have to turn things and make them work. Yeah. All right. Let's put this guy back. Bring this guy over here. And let's check out the Hulkbuster. This guy is the winner right here between the two. I mean, the Hulk looks great. I love the Hulk. But the Hulkbuster, he just looks ready. He just looks ready to go. Let's check out his details. Oop. Let's see if I can tilt the camera up a little. There we go. It's got that tiny, tiny head. I really like the gold details right here through the back. You got the pulsars right there, or the repulsors. That's really cool. These panel lines look great all through on the inside and the back. Yeah, I really like all the gold on red and the silver on red on this. He's got his arc reactor right there. All these, it just feels really good. These panels and he's very heavy. That's something I forgot to mention about the Hulk. He's heavy too. That makes me feel really good about these. Let's check this out. His legs. The way they come out like this kind of remind me of Mega Man. That for me anyway, that adds a little bit more flavor to this. Mega Man's one of my favorite characters. So you got this kind of fender across the top of his foot, and that's kind of what reminds me of Mega Man. Oh, they didn't paint these repulsors. That's okay. They didn't paint these either. Oh, he's got foot pegs, peg holes right there. It's cool. But, I mean, this is... Let's move back a little bit. Yeah. Whoop. Nope. Failed that test. But, wow. He just... 1, 2, 3. Wow. He is so... This guy's ready. This is ready to go. Let's check out his articulation. His head is on a ball joint. Whoops. Uh-oh. Camera, come back. Okay. His head is on a ball joint. But really, it doesn't need to do much. You've got full rotation right there. The Build-A-Figure, you got the little ball joints hinge right there. Pops back on, so he can look down. Not so much up. Oh yeah. He's got a good up. Yeah. Let's see. His arm is on a soft ratchet swivel. Got the outward hinge. Goes out that far. Let's see. Bicep cut at the top. And single jointed elbow. And there's not much motion, range of motion to that. It goes that far out and goes that far in. But, I mean, it doesn't really need it because it's the Hulkbuster. The Hulk's going to just tear this arm off and beat him with it anyway. His wrist is... There's a soft ratchet in there, and there is a joint, but these little pylons right here kind of get in the way of the articulation, which is fine. I don't think he needs articulation anyway because it's a fist, and it didn't come with any extras, so it's just a fist. And how much articulation do you need to punch someone? You need it all through here. So you need a good swing and a whack. Yep, both arms are the same. He has a diaphragm. It's a spring-loaded diaphragm right here. I think that's how it was on the Build-A-Figure, but he can rear back and whack. But it kind of comes off as like a bobblehead kind of thing. It can crunch that far forward. Oh, that head really likes to come off. Let's put that back. And it can go back that far. And it does reveal the arc reactor. So, you know, he can hide it, protect it. And then you can blast away with it. Let's see. These are ball jointed in. There's no waist swivel, but I don't think he needs it. Ball jointed in. His legs go about that far. It can go forward. And let's see, can it go back? Yeah, it can go back significantly. And there is it looks like a double hinge. So you could do that. And I believe his foot is on, yep, it's a hinge swivel. So you can, and it's got a nice tilt in there. So you can get him in pretty good action poses. Yeah. I am so impressed with this guy. This is, wow. I don't even know what to say about this guy. This is amazing. I love how this looks. And it's so sturdy and so strong. I really like it. All right, let's get some size comparisons in. We'll stand up Hulk right back there. There. Put him in. Give him a little bit of a fighting stance. There we go. All right, here they are with Doctor Strange from my last review. Gladiator Hulk. Ultimate Warrior. And Siege on Cybertron, Power Master Optimus Prime. Got the Mad Titan Thanos. DC Icons Wonder Woman. And Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. All right. I think if you pick up this set, you're going to be very satisfied with this. I am so impressed with how they get so much detail into these figures, how much effort and how much time that they just put into these figures. They look so good. They look very screen accurate. And we get this face right here, that screen accurate, that digital head sculpt. It just all looks really good. These are great toys. I think you're going to be very, very satisfied with them. All right, that's it for my review. Thanks for watching. Check out the links in the description. If you like this video, click that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, please. Thanks for watching.